Pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes pop. When I tell you P. Diddy has been out here and the allegations that have been going against him for these past few months are something that most people can't even imagine. And we're going to do a complete breakdown of what everyone is saying in these warrants that have been issued in the public and court documents. But we always have to say this, that they're allegations and everyone is innocent until proven guilty, right? You get your day in court. But let's talk about what happened yesterday, right? A warrant was issued through Homeland Security and FBI agents, and numerous, and I do mean numerous, when you look at the warrant, people have come forth saying that they have saw P. Diddy doing illicit things and they have heard of him paying for illicit things. But the warrant was for trafficking, SA, and the solicitation and distribution of illegal narcotics, firearms, and imaging. Now, we all know what that means, right? We can't kind of say it because we'll get kind of flagged, but anybody with their common sense, we know exactly what that means, that he was indulging in a lot of things that, baby, you should have been sticking away from. But this is the thing that stuck out to me, right? He just paid Cassie millions of dollars and another woman that was labeled as Jane Doe in this civil suit. There are numerous rappers coming forth saying that these parties that P. Diddy throw, that they would have allegedly had a drink that was spiked or something, and he did some inappropriate acts with them. The warrant also says, right, that people has viewed P. Diddy looking at things he shouldn't have been looking at that involved a lot of children, and then some underground trafficking. When I tell you it gets bad, it gets bad. When all of this was going on at his home yesterday, media caught him at the executive airline, meaning an airport for people who parks their private jets and things of that nature. He was outside pacing. He was looking crazy, and he didn't realize that the FBI had also seized that he could not leave, right? He was going to go jump on one of these planes. If you do not know it, P. Diddy does own a few islands off certain coasts of different countries. So he was probably trying to exit stage left, but he was stopped, and now he has to face the music. During this raid, both of his sons, who were in one of his home, were placed in handcuffs, and then they were, released on their own recognizance because this was not about them. But they were escorted into the home to only pull out a few items, and then they had to leave the property. The property is under seizure. No one can come in, no one can come out unless it's a government official. They are in there and they're looking for every bit of evidence, any electronics that have, illicit content or any kind of financial records. They're looking through iPads, cell phones, they're looking through computers, old disk drives. I mean, they're going to break it down like it has never been broken before. They're looking in safes, they're looking in walls, they're looking for photos, they're looking for anything to tie him to all of these allegations. Now, I'm going to tell you, when I listen to things like this is one thing and one person that should show you that, number one, money does not bring happiness. And number two, that mental health is real. When I tell you, with all this money that this man has, he should be able to live a life of luxury and not have to worry about doing anything, paying anything, going where he wants and moving around like he wants to. But instead, he has decided to let this dark side take over him and let some of his mental health issues show, and he has been accused of some really awful things, and it's going to come all to a head. If you guys do not know, Bad Boy Records, they are under investigations as well. The man who allegedly has been arrested and caught and is being charged and processed with the shooting of Tupac Shakur is now pointing his finger to say that P. Diddy paid him, some money, and P. Diddy had some involvement. Now, I have to say this is all allegedly, and let me keep on saying that. But now it's his business and his personal life that is completely in shambles. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I don't know more that we can say about this, because what I want to say is, what a monster, right? What a sick person. I mean, I am in total belief that, like I said, you are innocent until your day in court, but not thousands of people are going to get out here and start telling all these stories and these encounters that they have with you and things that you have done to them, and none of it be true. So like I said, when he gets the bang bang and the boogie boogie, it's going to be a long one. And when I tell you, honey, we going to be right there to collect it all and talk about it and possibly go live to get down to the nitty gritty, then we will be. So y'all, I'm going to see y'all in the comments, because this one right here has blew me out the ballpark.